Hi YouTube, how are you doing? It's been a while since I created a video for YouTube only, but here we are because I have some really cool decks I wanted to show you. As you know, yesterday we had a really big balance patch for the Lost City of Un'Goro. So we had lots of nerfs, lots of buffs as well, and the meta did really change already. And the quest decks have been doing better than they have before the patch, so that is a win already. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you a couple of the quest decks that have been performing well. I've picked a few from creators that shared their lists on Twitter. So what we're going to do is we're going to first look at the quest reward of the deck I'm going to show you. Then I'll show you the posts of the creators, like explaining how the deck works. And then I'll show you quickly the full deck list, like to show you what it looks like. And then also, of course, I will put all the deck codes in the description so you can just easily cut and paste and try them out yourself as well if any of them look good. Okay, so what we're going to start with is Quest Shaman. This is what the Quest Shaman looks like. So you have Spirit of the Mountain. Quest, place minions of unique types. Reward is Echelon. So if you build your deck around that, you have all the unique minion types. You get Echelon, the reward here, and the battle cry is adapt twice. And for the rest of the game, all the minions you play keep those adaptations as well. So you can just choose a little bit which ones seem the best in your game. So not every game is going to look the same, which is pretty cool. It's a very cool reward. It costs 5 mana, and you get an 8/8 on the board as well with the adaptations that you're going to choose. So what do we have here? We have, first of all, Jambre has been experimenting with it. This is what he said. Quest Chami isn't too bad. Went 6-2 in top 100 with this list. If you want to play Shutter, cut a map. And then an image of what he played in his quest, but we'll zoom into that a bit later. Because then we also have Clark saying, the biggest surprise for me was winning 10-3 with my cute menagerie Shaman. Just keep 1-drops of different tribes and always play quest reward ASAP. Wisp OP, by the way, needed to get that little shout out to the Wisp there. And then you see some of his stats as well. So he had a really good win rate with it. So let's have a quick look at their decks. Here they are. So the first one is Jambre's one, and the one on the right is Clark's. So Jambre is Quest Shaman. You see there is Slagclaw in the list and Clark doesn't run it. So that's a bit of a difference between the two decks. Jambre wanted to include Slagclaw. It has Kindred. So if you play an elemental or a dragon the turn before you play Slagclaw, the battle cry triggers instantly of the 2 cinders that you summon. So battle cry of Slagclaw is summon 2/1 sizzling cinders, and then if you have Kindred as well, trigger the death rattle. So it deals 2 damage twice, so 4 damage in total, which is a pretty good tempo. And Jambre told me he usually completes the quest by turn 6. Then you have a look at Clark's lists. He plays a lot more 1-drops, so his goal is really to complete the quest ASAP, go quick, play all your 1-drops, and then just get the quest reward going. Also, he plays Shutter Block already in his list, which Jambre doesn't. And he plays a Ziliax as well, which also Jambre doesn't. But Jambre did say if you want to run Shutter Block in his list as well, you could, and you just had to cut one of the mountain maps. So I will put the deck codes in the description if you want to try any of those decks. Then next we are going to have a look at Quest Rogue. Here we have the quest. So the quest is Lie in Wait. Shuffle cards into your deck 5 times. Reward Master Dusk. So after shuffling cards into your deck 5 times, you get Master Dusk. And what it does is it summons 2 3/3 ninjas with stealth, and they shuffle back into your deck every time they die. So that's just a lot of extra value and extra pressure that you can get in the later game. And let's see what Nohands had to say about it. He said 75% win rate with Quest Rogue at Dumpster Legend. Feels like what Hearthstone should be. Long value wars and board battles with novel win conditions. That sounds really promising because that's what I like to do as well. Let's have a quick look at the deck too. the quest rogue. As you can see, there is a lot of ways to shuffle cards into your deck. And then also you have asteroids to shuffle into your deck. You have the cards from Espionage to shuffle into your deck. You have the taunts from the Green Wing as well. So lots of different ways. Also, of course, the Agency Espionage is a really fun card in itself. Because it shuffles cards from other classes into your deck that cost 1. So your whole deck is kind of like random stuff that you're gonna draw, which on its own already is fun, but also it helps you get closer to your quest reward. So definitely something to try if you like lots of random going on in the games like I do. Okay, then next we have Warlock. So Quest Warlock has been really good as well so far. You have to play temporary cards and then you get reward Underfell Rift. And once you get to reward out, it costs 3 mana, you play it. And then it opens a rift on your side of the board. And every time, once per turn, you can put one of the cards in your hand. You can like feed it to the rift, and then it summons 2 minions on your board. This is a really good way to win board battles and keep the pressure going. One of the minions you can get is a 5/3 with Lifesteal Rush. The other one is a 4/4 with Charge and Elusive. And then there is a Reborn 3/5 Taunt. So it's very good value of what you get. And I will have a look at the tweet now. It was Jakey's tweet. And he said, so Jakey said, from 700 to 446, mostly playing against other people trying buffed cards, and I do think this deck will not be able to beat established control decks like Warlock and DK, but I have been beating up Warriors, so that's gotta count for something. Quest usually gets completed by turn 5, and then a screenshot of the rank he reached 446. I've been playing a bit of the Warlock myself yesterday, and I did feel like you can summon a lot of minions. You can keep going for quite a long time. I didn't face any real big control decks like Warlock and DK. Don't know how popular they are in the meta right now anyway. But if you want to have some fun in the current meta, this Quest Warlock is definitely something you could consider trying. Here is the Quest Warlock list. This is what it looks like. It has a lot of really cheap minions so that when you draw the temporary cards, you can just jam them on the board. Also, one thing that's maybe quite important to point out is you play mass production. And the goal is actually to shuffle as many mass productions into your deck as possible, because every time, especially if the game goes longer, you need to put one of your own cards from your hand into to summon the two minions. So it's important to keep cards in your deck and drawing them, because otherwise you're gonna run out of cards to feed and summon the minions. So that's definitely something to keep in mind, especially in longer games. If you feel like you're gonna run out of cards to feed into the rift, make sure to shuffle the mass productions into your deck. You will take damage every time you do it, but there's always a good chance you heal back up with the rush minion that you can get from the rift. And then also this deck plays Razidir, which is a very cool card as well. I really enjoyed playing it. So the battle cry is discard a random card from your hand, but Kindred your opponent's hand instead. So if you played a demon or beast the turn before, it discards a random card from your opponent, which personally I always enjoy doing, especially if you can snipe a combo card or something. That is great fun. All right, so that was it for the Quest Warlock. Then we're moving on to Quest Priest. Quest Priest is a very special type of quest because it has 2 different parts that you can both complete, and then you get a combined quest reward. Cast spells reward Life's Breath, and quest cast shadow spells reward Death's Touch. So when you complete one of the quests, so for example, you do 5 holy spells, you cast 5 holy spells, you get Life's Breath. But on its own, it's not very good. It's just taunt, battle cry, summon a copy of this. So what you want to do in most games is keep this reward in your hand until you complete the second part as well. So for example, you already completed the holy part, then wait, don't play it yet. Just complete your shadow part as well, get the Death's Touch, and once you finish both parts, they will merge into one, which is Solital Cycles Rebirth, and that is a much better quest reward. So it has Taunt, Reborn, and it summons a copy of this, and the Death Rattle is also deal 5 damage. So you have everything combined for 5 mana, which I definitely do recommend. Right, so let's have a quick look. So he said, quests seem playable now. Tested a lot of the buffed quest decks today, and here's my best performing decks. Quest Priest, 6-2 score, and Quest Demon Hunter, which we are also going to have a look at soon. Quest Priest was super easy to complete by turn 5 or 6 most games, so that's very promising if you want to try the Quest Priest as well. So this is what it looks like. Unleash the Colossus. Quest, deal exactly 2 damage to an enemy on your turn. Reward, Gorishi Colossus. And the Colossus, once you get it, once you play it, it's a 5 mana 8/8. For the rest of the game, whenever you deal 2 damage, exactly 2, to an enemy, you deal 2 more. So you actually get to do 4 damage instead of 2 every time, which is a pretty big deal. And it's a very cool deck to try out as well. So those are both Funky Monkeys decks. You have the Quest Priest and the Quest Demon Hunter. So the Demon Hunter is a bit of an aggro-y deck if you like that. You can push a lot of damage quite quickly, especially 2 damage isn't too hard to do. And then once your reward is on the board, you're just gonna push 4 every time when you can do 2 exactly, which your whole deck is designed to do. And actually the Ball Hog nerf works with the quest now, because it used to deal 3 damage, does 2 now. So that actually helps you progress as well. And then for the Quest Priest, here you see the list. It's also quite a quick one. You see a lot of the spells are really cheap for quick quest completion, and the games shouldn't take super long with either of these decks. So very cool. Thanks to Funky Monkey for posting these ones. So guys, let me know which of the decks I showed here today is your favorite, which one you're going to try. I think personally I'm going to try the Quest Rogue first, the no hand deck, because I just really want to have some fun with the new cards and like a lot of random in my games, which is going to be so much fun. And let me know, all the deck codes are in the description, and if you liked the video, please leave a comment, press the like button, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye!